Hey guys, welcome to our channel Coders Arcade. In today's video, we are going to see how we can read the files using Python in PyCharm. So in our earlier video, in our part 1 video in handling files, we saw that how we can open a file, we can write a file and we can append a file. So in that, we were using this code here. So if you see here, we were first opening the file. So this was the test.txt file, and we were using first the W mode to write, and we were writing onto that particular file, and after that we were appending onto that using A mode, which is append mode. But here let us see today how we can read the file. So here in my directory where I have changed the contents of test.txt file, and here today I have written some lines here. So hi guys, welcome to Coders Arcade. We love Python. So today we are going to see how we can read these 3 lines, and how we can use a PyCharm for using Python to read a txt file. So let us see how we can do that. I can just delete this code, and you can see that we have already opened our file. So we are going to use the same test.txt file to read it. And since I have already updated the contents of this test.txt file, which is this, so I'm just going to read it. So now I need to go to read mode. So I'm going to write here R, and we are right now into a read mode. So this is going to open the file. This is the path of our test.txt file, and we are right now in the read mode. So it can read the file now. So let us print the file. So what we can do is, I can just write here print, and inside this I can just write f dot read here, and this is going to read my file. And always don't forget to close your file. So f dot, I can say here close. So this is how we can read the file. So this is going to read the file using the R mode, which is the read mode, and then it is going to print the files. It is going to print the contents. It is going to read f.read is going to read the test.txt file, and this print function will print all the things that is written onto that file. And then after that, it is going to be closed from the Python. So here let us try running it. So if I run it, you can see that our text file has been read properly. So here you can see, hi guys, welcome to Coders Arcade. We love Python has been printed. So this is the contents. So this is how you can read the file using the .read function and using the read mode. So this was a simple method of reading the file from any txt file. Here in this case, let us try some new experiments. So let us say we want to add the word count. Let us say we want to calculate the word count as well for each of the line. So what I meant to say is, I'm going to show you what I meant. So you see here, hi guys, welcome to Coders Arcade. We love Python. So what I meant is, I need to see the word count somewhere on the first line, and then we are going to count the number of words, and then we are going to print the whole line. So each line will be shown how many words are there in each of the line, and we are going to print the number of words in each of the line, and we are going to see how we can do that using Python. So let us move on to the PyCharm. Here we have already read it. So this was the simple read thing. Now let us say we want to read the line one by one, and we are going to iterate those things, and then we are going to count the number, because we cannot count the number once like this. So if I cannot count the numbers using this code, just because it is going to read the code once at a time. So once I execute this whole code will be executed, and this is going to be read at one time. I don't want that. Instead, I want to read the code line by line, and after one line is done, I'm going to print the number of counts, number of words that are in that line, in that particular line, and then I'm going to move on to the second line, and then I'm going to count the number of words in that second line, and then I'm going to print those number of words here, and then I'm going to move on to my third line, and then I'm going to print the number of words onto that particular line. So I want to do that. So this code will just read the whole code, all the lines at once. We don't want that. So what I can do is, instead of this, what I can do is, I'm going to create a for loop. So I'm going to iterate over each of the lines so that one by one we are going to read it, and one by one we are going to see what is happening onto each of the line. So let us say I'm going to write here for line in F, and this is going to iterate the code, iterate the text, all the lines, iterate over the main source file, which is this test.txt file, and it is going to read all the lines one by one, and it is going to be printed. So let us print the line. So what I can do is, I can just write here print, and I can just write here line. So if I print lines here, you can see what I meant by this. If I run this, you can see, so this is the first iteration, and then this is the second iteration, and this is the third iteration. So in the first iteration it is going to only read this hi guys, welcome to, and then in the second iteration it is going to read the Coders Arcade, and then it is going to read in the third iteration we love Python. So using this for loop, we are going to iterate. We have iterated all over this source code, over this resource file in all the lines. Now let's say how we can count the number of words in each of the line. So for that, if we count the number of words, what Python will think that this is whole one word. Why one word? Because it is also going to include all these white spaces. I want to separate each and every word from this white spaces. I'm not going to count the white spaces, and I'm going to separate each word from another word. So how we can do that? There's a function called split. So we're going to write split. How we can do that? I'm going to write here line dot split, and using this line dot split, we are going to split each and every word from white spaces. So here inside our parameters, I'm going to give one white space, and this is going to be saved into our tokens. So I'm write token. I'm going to write here token, and token is nothing but the number of words. It is going to separate each of the whatever words has been separated using this split, and the white spaces will be splitted, and all the words will be stored onto this token. So token is nothing but the number of words into the each of the line, and then we are going to just print these tokens. So if I write here token, and I'm going to run it, let us see. So you can see each of the word is being now separated from white spaces. So, and white spaces are not being counted, and you can see here each of the word is being splitted. So this is what this line dot split does, and so it's split it from the white spaces, and all of each and every word for each of the every line is being printed, and it has been updated into an array. So this is one array, this is also one array, and this is also one array. So now we have splitted all the things from our line. So we have achieved one goal, that we have splitted all the words. Now we need to count the number of words. So what I can do is, I can just print the number of the length of this each of the array. So how we can do that? Instead of just print token, I can just write here len, and I am going to just put this token inside len, and now if I run this code, you will see we'll get the count of the length of each of the array. So this is how we used the arrays and the len function to count the number of word in each of the array, and now each of the line has been split into arrays. So what I'm going to say is, what I want to show you, each of the line is one array now, and each array is containing all these separated words using the split command, using the split function, and we are using this len function to display the length of this whole array. So now we have splitted the words, and now we have found the number of words using the len function. Now we just need to print out this into a separate file, which will be the output file. So how we can do that? First of all, I'm going to create another file. So I'm going to create another file. So I'm going to write here, which is this file will be the output file. So till now we were using this test.txt file to just read the things, and we were operating into our terminal. But now to see the output properly, we are going to create another file that will be printed. In that file, we are going to rewrite all these lines and the number of words onto each of the line. So f_out. So this will be the name of the output file, equals to, I'm just going to copy this whole thing, and I'm just going to change the name of the output file as well. So .out, and we are going to change the mode here. So we are in the write mode, so we are going to use W. So this has created another output file. So f.out is the output file, and it is going to be made in the same directory as the test.txt file. Just we need to change the test.txt to test_out. So this will be the name of our output file, and we are working on the write mode now for this particular file. Now after this, I can just write here f_out dot write, and what we are going to write here, we are going to count the number of words here. So how we can write here, in underscore we can write here word count will be, I'm going to concatenate the string, and we can just print the length of the token. But remember, if we print the length of the token, this is the string, right? We need to convert this length of the token to string as well for our print, for our write function to write properly. Otherwise, it is going to give us an error, because you're writing the string here. We have written the string here, so we need to convert this into string as well. So I'm going to write str, and then I am going to just concatenate it with line. So if I write here line, and I'm going to just delete this. So what I have done here, you can see here properly. First of all, we have read the main file, the main test.txt file, in which this was written. Hi guys, welcome to Coders Arcade. We love Python. Then we have created our output file where we are going to store our output. So we were just reading in this case, and now in the output file, we were in the write mode. So I have used W in this case. Now we have used for, and then we have splitted the words, and then I have just used length.token to concatenate with the string word count, and then I've printed the line. So fout.write is going to print the line, each and every line one by one, because it is onto the for loop. And we can see output here. If I run this, you will see what I mean. So we don't have any error now. So if I see here, if I go, you can see that test.out has been made. And if I open this, you can see word count 5 in this case, and the line which is printed here in this word count is 2. So Coders Arcade 1 2, here you can see 1 2 3 4, and this 5 here, this comma also, and then word count is 3 here. So 1 2 3. So this is how you can count the number of word and print the number of line using the read and write command together in PyCharm. So this is what I meant to do. So we saw the use of split here. So we splitted here each and every word and printed it in an array, and then using that array, we used len function on that array to count the number of words into that particular array, and then we just printed the arrays with the word count. So this is the array, and this is the word count, and this is the line. So in each of the line, we printed the length of that particular line. So this is how you can use read and write modes in Python using PyCharm. So I hope you followed well, and thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. So this is all about this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked the video, and if you like it, then tell us in the comment section below. If you have any doubts, then post them in the comment section. I will definitely try to clear those doubts. Also, Like, share and subscribe to our channel Coders Arcade and press the bell icon so that you will get a notification when we post our new video. Thank you. Happy learning.